Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today we're going to talk about how often you should go sourcing. Okay, like when you go to start your Amazon business, it's kind of hard because you're going to be working your regular 9 to 5 job or whatever you do for work. A lot of us have families. We have our own place. We're not living with mom and dad. I mean, there's some people that might be doing this. They're 19 years old, going to college. So everybody has a lot going on, and generally you're going to start this as a side hustle. Not everybody has $10,000 or whatever to really plug into Amazon right away. Like for my situation, I did quit my job, and right now I just have so much business going through Amazon. The thought of having a regular job is just scary because there's no time. But I got custody of my 2 boys, and all that, so I'm really busy between housework, feeding the kids, spending time with the kids. This month on Amazon, I'm on pace to do about $41,000, because I'm right in the middle of Q4, and I'm just pumping product through like crazy, and it's really hard to balance it all, So whenever you start, you do need to find your own system. You need to find time to source. So what I do whenever I'm busy, I do have my set days that I typically source. I've ramped it up now because it's Q4 and I'm just selling like crazy. I sell 90 to 110 items every day for the last week and a half. So you have to figure all this stuff out. So I typically I drop off my kids at school and I typically go sourcing immediately. Sometimes I'll even get them out of the door an hour before they have to be at school so I can hit up Walmart before they go to school, because Walmart's a gold mine. I'm not even talking clearance. I don't waste my time with Walmart clearance. Because the price always tanks, except for if I find some grocery clearance. That's the only exception of any time I actually recommend sourcing Walmart clearance is grocery, because there's not a whole lot of competition in grocery compared to toys and stuff like that. So anyways, even whenever I'm not doing my set sourcing, I don't know, say I want to go find some food for dinner and I choose to go to Winco or something, because Winco is usually a little bit cheaper than Walmart. I'll source while I'm at Winco. Okay, I want to get some beans for, I don't know, say I want to make chili from scratch, and I'm looking at, I'm there to get beans. I'll grab a couple things and I'll scan a few things while I'm there, while I'm getting chili packets. I'll check other seasonings and other stuff like that, and I'll scan it real quick just to see. It doesn't matter what store I go into, it doesn't matter where I'm at, I will source something. I'm always looking for new products. I'm always looking for new replens. I think even this week, even though I'm just totally hustling and I'm going to all the stores, I filled up my car, I think 5 times this week. I'm talking you can't fit another item in the car. The front seat, the back seat, I'm talking completely jam-packed, in my CRV. And I've actually shipped out 31 boxes of product this week. So I'm really moving, and I'm getting product constantly in the 3 days that this week has been, because today's Wednesday. And I'm still finding new product. I think I found about 10 or 12 replenishable items this week. And it's not a seasonal item. It's not a holiday candy or anything like that. It's just simple everyday things. I found baking mixes to sell this week. I found pancakes mixes to sell this week. I found a store that carries some barbecue sauce, because I was on the far end of town that I don't go to very often yesterday, and I just was looking at stuff I never looked at before, and I found a barbecue sauce that's a $4 profit on a $3 purchase price. And so now when I go to that end of town, I'm going to clean out their shelves, and it's just because I happen to be hanging out with somebody. We went to Walmart grocery real quick to get some kitty litter for my friend, and I just scanned stuff. while I was there, well, she was getting her stuff. And it's really that simple. Is if you're in a store, just scan a few things. You don't know if it's going to be good or not unless you look. And whenever you do Amazon for a full-time job, I try to source almost every day. I get kind of bored sitting at home by myself while my kids are at school. So I go out sourcing almost every day. And you can even just have a system down like I do. I have my route that I take. I don't really ever deviate from my route. I go to the same 10 to 12 stores pretty much every day, or every day that I choose to go out sourcing. I just don't ever stop sourcing. And as you get more experience, it'll go faster for you. In the beginning, it's going to take a while because you have like really no clue where to look, no experience to look, and the only way you're going to get that experience is by sourcing and by looking and by scanning product. I scan hundreds of products pretty much every day. Like my phone's like glued to my hand. It's crazy the stuff people will actually pay for at Amazon. I've sold pickles for as much as $14.99 for one jar of pickles that I paid $2.68 for. I've sold box of Rice Baby cereal, two packs for $14.99, and I got them at the dollar store. I haven't found any with good expiration date in about 6 months, but I was selling $2. It cost me $2, and I was making like $4 profit on it. Just people pay just crazy amount of money for stuff just because it's on Amazon and because it's convenient. Like, it just baffles me what people are willing to pay for things. So you really can't even prejudge when you go shopping and sourcing for Amazon. Because I made that mistake. Like, no, there's no way, that someone's going to pay $14.99 for a jar of pickles. They have it at the store for $2.68. Why in the heck would anybody, and I used to think that way, like, if just because you don't see the value in the price of something doesn't mean somebody else doesn't see the value in that price. And, you just don't prejudge, you just go through, you just scan everything, and you will find profitable products. Like it's just so easy. It's almost like taking candy from a baby. Selling on Amazon. So, when you go sort for how often you should go sourcing, I recommend sourcing every time you go anywhere. I personally like to go out and do a full day sourcing 2 or 3 days a week, and that's pretty much how I would do it, or how I do it actually. But I don't leave the house without sourcing product. At least looking at product, looking and getting ideas. Because that's the best way to grow, is just keep learning, keep getting experience. I've been doing this for over 2 years now, and I find new products almost every time I go to the store. And I think I have Walmart down packed. I went in there the other day. I was in there 45 minutes, and I spent $450. And almost everything was a replan except for like the 2 or 3 new items I found. And I think that I have Walmart pretty down packed, and I still find new products every time I go in there. So I hope you guys got some value from this video. If you guys can like and subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. So after you're done watching my video, get off YouTube, go sourcing, go make that money.